Hi everybody, I'm ASMR Sue. This is probably one of the very few videos you'll see with my face in it, but I did an order with one of my favourite low carb companies here in Australia. Actually, two of them have just merged, Protein Bread Company and Anna's Low Carb Kitchen have joined to become PB Co. They make a whole range of low carb items for you. If anybody doesn't know, I am a type 2 diabetic, trying to control with diet and that sort of thing. Low carb is these days the way to go with type 2 diabetes. Used to be low GI, now they recommend more low carb, so I've got to be very careful with what I eat. I don't take insulin, so I don't have to count carbs for that reason, but for that reason it's more important that I count carbs because I need to know what's going into my body. It also needs to be the right types of carbs. So as I said, I put an order through, let me grab, with the Protein Bread Company. Obviously still got some of their old packaging, but I will show you everything that I got. Some yummy ASMR bubble wrap. Love bubble wrap. Okay, so the first thing that comes out, there were a couple. I'm just going to put this over here, so I apologise if I keep turning around. It's just not sitting on my knees very nicely. Just a couple of flyers. Hello to PB Co. So this is all about the change and how there'll be more choices. Previously, Protein Bread Company did mostly bread and pizza bases and those sorts of things. Anna's Low Carb Kitchen did more of the baking stuff, so your cupcakes, pancake mix, and all of that. Even a low carb icing option, which is fantastic for anyone who bakes, and I love baking. And the other one is just a flyer to let you know that if you make something with one of their recipes and you upload it to Instagram and tag it with hashtag LovePBCo and hashtag PBCoWin, then I think it's once a month they draw a $50 PBCo gift card, so you can buy even more goodies. Just letting everybody know, this is not a sponsored video. This is just a haul. I love these companies so much. I just wanted to show everybody what I got. So let's get into it. The first item is a protein pizza base. So some nice crinkly sounds there. Now this base is plant-based, good for plant-based, keto diets and vegetarians. It's not vegan because you do use eggs in the mix. And this packet makes 4 large pizza bases. Now I'm really super excited to try this. I haven't really had pizza since nearly, 2.5 years since I was diagnosed with my diabetes, just because pizza bases are so high in carbs, and then some of the toppings you put on them and those sorts of things. So anyway, I'm really excited to try this out and make some of my own at home. Just so you are aware, let me find it. It makes 4 large pizza bases. One serve is half of one large pizza base, and it has 3.8 grams of carbs in it. So 2 grams of that is sugars. So if you're working out like net carbs and things like that, it's pretty easy. Everything's on the nutritional information on the back of the packet. And I just think it's a really pretty packet too. It's pink and it's got these little flowers around the edge. So yeah, the other thing that they've got on the back here, which I think is really, really important these days, is that they use natural Australian ingredients. So they use sunflowers from Liverpool Plains in New South Wales, lupin flour from Irwin Valley in WA, and flax meal from Hamilton in Victoria. So it's an Australia-wide thing. Everything's made in Australia. They use natural ingredients. It's super excited for this one, although there's something else in here that I'm even more excited to try, so stand by. Alright, so the next thing I will show you is the basically a group, I suppose. These are the Anna's Low Carb Kitchen ones. So again, they've still got the old packaging, but I'm guessing they're going to change that shortly. And this is a chocolate cupcake mix. So this makes 12 cupcakes, and each cupcake has 5.1 grams of carbs. So I'm guessing that's not with the icing, so the icing would have to be taken into account separately, but I'll show you that in a second. Again, it is great low carb, it's gluten-free. All of their items are gluten-free as far as I'm aware. Don't hold me to that, but I'm pretty sure that they're all gluten-free. No added sugar, no added flavour, no artificial flavours and no artificial colours. Again, you use, in this recipe, you use eggs and butter, so it's not vegan, but it would be vegetarian friendly. I don't think it's got anything else in it. And yeah, super excited to try those. I'm super excited to try the whole thing, let's face it. The next one is the vanilla cupcake mix. Pretty much the same thing, although this one again makes 12 cupcakes, but it only has the 4.1 grams of carbs per cupcake. So obviously if you made them bigger or smaller, your carb count would change, but that's up to you how you do it. So that whole packet, one packet with your eggs and your butter and your milk, make 12 cupcakes. And it does say you can use milk of your choice. So I guess if you're, what is it? Lactose intolerant, thank you very much. Then you could use almond milk or coconut milk or whatever milk you like, I suppose. So there you go, vanilla cupcakes. And then to go on top of the cupcakes is their low carb icing mix. So again, gluten-free, no artificial colours or flavours. The mix, the icing mix makes three. This bag makes 3 batches, and then there's 48 servings. So each batch would make 16 serves. So if you think that you're making, so I've got a packet of chocolate and a packet of vanilla. I could put I could make one batch for one, and I'm going to use a little bit more, so it's less than 0.1 grams of carbs per serving. So I mean, it would be a little bit more, might be 0.1 or something like that if you divided the one batch between 12 cupcakes rather than 16. Now it takes cream cheese, butter, water and a half a cup of the icing mix. And on the back it actually shows, I'm not sure if you can see that, it shows you some flavour options. So if you're making the chocolate cupcakes, you could add 3 mashed strawberries instead of the water to make a strawberry icing to go on the chocolate cupcakes. You could make a coffee icing by adding a tablespoon of instant coffee granules. You could probably put some cacao in it to make a chocolate icing for the chocolate cupcakes if you wanted to. There's so many different options, and yeah, can't wait to use that one too. Alrighty, next we have a packet of their sunflower and linseed bread mix. Now that's what it looks like there. I'm trying to make sure that I've got it in the viewfinder for you. So that's what that looks like. Again, gluten-free, all of those sorts of things, packed full of goodies. Sunflower and linseed is a really good seed mix. So this one you use eggs, water and vinegar, and the contents of that makes 1 loaf. Now you can freeze it for up to 3 months, so you could cook it, bake it, slice it up, put it in freezer bags, in the freezer, take it out as you need it. And it is, I mean, low carb is an expensive way to eat, let's face it. But if you don't eat much, then it's, you know, it's going to work out all right. So per serve is 2 slices. So it says that it makes 1 loaf which has you should get 20 slices out of it. It says there's 10 serves and a serving size is 2 slices. So that's 20 slices. And each serve, which is 2 slices, has 5.6 grams of carbs. Now, even the Helga's lower carb bread, which is really good, it is nice, it's yummy, it toasts nicely, that is still 17 grams of carbs for 2 slices. So this one is way, way, way lower than just about anything else on the market that I've seen. There is one pre-made bread that is about the same. It's one you can get from Aldi. It's very small loaf and it's like $5 something. And I don't think you'd get 20 slices out of it, but your serve of that of 2 slices is I can't remember off the top of my head, but it's 5 point something grams of carbs. So yeah, basically you prepare it, you bake it, you chill it. They recommend you cool it right down before you slice it, otherwise it'll just crumble. And then it can be stored in the fridge for 5 days or slice and freeze in sandwich bags for 3 months. So that is, again, I don't remember if I said again that this one is gluten-free as well. Next is, well, I'm going to skip that one because that's the one I'm really excited about. And this one is a cookie base mix. So again, as with all of them, gluten-free, no artificial flavours or colours. So if you've got kids that have got, you know, react a little bit to the artificial flavours and colours, these are great. So this says that a packet of these makes 20 chewy, so that's chewy choc walnut cookies. So that's if you follow the recipe on the back. It makes 20 cookies and one cookie is 4.4 grams of carbs. So not great, you couldn't eat a lot of them, but if you're just wanting them as a quick sweet snack, that would be with, you know, a cup of coffee or a cup of tea or something like that. That would be perfect. Now let's see, it says the cookies can be kept at room temperature for 2 days or stored in the fridge for up to 5 days. Now what I think I'm going to do is try to see if I can use it and make sort of a batch. Not sure how that's going to work. Just because I wouldn't eat 20 cookies in 5 days. So, and it doesn't say they can be frozen, so I wouldn't, I mean, you could probably try it, but don't know how that would work. So the recipe on the back uses dark chocolate chips and walnuts to give you a chewy choc walnut cookie. If you didn't want to do that, you could just put the choc chips in, you could just put the nuts in, you could put, I guess, just about whatever you wanted to put in it. But that's the cookie base mix. Now, last but not least, this is what I'm super excited for. If I've been excited about the other things, this is off the chart. This is a low carb pancake mix, and they look divine. So again, exactly the same as the others, gluten-free, no added sugar, no artificials. This makes 10 servings and a serving size is 3 pancakes, which is a decent size serving. And a serving has 5.6 grams of carbs. Now obviously whatever you put on it, you need to take that into account as well when you're looking at your carb counts. I have in my cupboard at the moment a sugar-free maple flavoured syrup. So I'm super excited about that. So this again uses pancake mix, and you can make this in lots. So you use an egg, a half a cup of milk and a half a cup of the pancake mix, and it will make 6 pancakes, which is 2 serves of 3 pancakes each. Or if you're really hungry, you could eat the whole lot and you're still only using 11.2 grams of carbs plus your toppings. So not advocating eating 6 pancakes all at once, but you could also use this to make a waffle mix if you have a waffle maker. So you just make and you pour it into the waffle maker, and apparently it works just as well. So suggested low carb toppings such as berries, cream, yogurt, butter, sugar-free maple syrup, Natvia or lemon juice. Oh, when I was little, my nana used to make us pancakes, and she would sprinkle some sugar on it and then squeeze some lemon over the top, and they, just the sour with the sweet, and then pancakes, fluffy pancakes, was just to die for. So yeah, again, this uses lupin flour and almond meal and rice flour and coconut flour, so it's got quite a few different types of flour in it. And this is really one that I'm excited about. Oh, it says down here storage. Pancakes must be stored in the fridge or freezer, either in the fridge for 5 days or freeze for up to 3 months. So I guess if you wanted to make the whole packet up, you could freeze them. Obviously they recommend you can, so I'm sure they would come out okay. I would probably, all of the bags have, I think except the cakes, no, even the cake mixes, all of the bags have resealable Ziploc, like zip seals on them. So so if you're here in Australia and you want to try these guys out, there's the email address, theproteinbreadco.com.au. They do Afterpay, which is fantastic. They have you can buy all of their products individually. They do have bundles, so if you decide you want to try one of everything, I'm pretty sure they've got one that's called I'll have one of everything bundle. I got the Anna's Low Carb Kitchen baking bundle, I think it's called, and then just the pancake mix from the Protein Bread Company. Again, soon, I'm guessing, I'm not sure exactly when, they'll all be branded exactly the same. They'll be changing their packaging, but even so, it's going to be exactly the same products from what I understand. So give them a try. I ordered this and I had it within about, the website says 2 to 9 days, I think, shipping. You can pay for express delivery. Any orders, I think it's over $50, are free shipping here in Australia. I didn't pay for express shipping and I got my delivery within about I think I had it within like 3 days or 4 days or something like that. They delivered it to work. There was no hassle with it. I never had any issues. It's the second time I've ordered from these guys. Plus I've bought some of them bread mix from I don't know whether they have them everywhere. Here in Queensland they have like a health food supermarket grocery store called Flannery's. They stock, sometimes, not all the time, the PBCO Protein Bread Company bread mix. The bread mix I've got today is the Anna's Low Carb Kitchen, so it's a different one, so I'm excited to try that one. The Protein Bread Company one was really good. So yeah, give them a try. Leave feedback down below if you've got any comments about any of the products, which one you'd be really most excited to try out. Obviously for me it's the pizza mix and the pancake mix, followed closely by the cupcake mixes and the icing and the cookies and all of that. So yeah, let me know down below which one you would be most excited to try out, and if you do end up ordering, tell me. Let me know how it goes. Let me know what you think of their products, of their service, all of that sort of stuff. So that's me signing off. Like I said, you probably won't see too many videos on this channel with my face and my voice, because most of my videos are going to be non-talking ASMR. I'm not really comfortable in front of the camera, although, you know, this video is 20 minutes long already, so who knows. But anyway, it's Sunday here in Australia. Have a good rest of the weekend if you're in Australia, or rest of the weekend anywhere else in the world that you are. And I will talk to you guys soon.